Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Divergence of Darkness as Moscow. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we've almost ran out of money. And again, this is the same issue we ran into when we played as Portugal, which was land-based taxation. Yeah, it's garbage. It's really bad. Who Armed Forces... Yeah, we could go consumption-based taxes. I don't think it's ever a good idea to do that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing something here. Unlocks precision tools. So you... Okay, unlock steel tools. You know what? Steel tools would be nice. We probably actually do want to get a tool factory in the country. Because right now we're building ourselves another arms factory. Because we do need more rifles, I believe. Yeah, small arms are a little bit expensive. Also, I didn't even check. What, we have mercantilism. Actually, no, we have traditionalism. Can't subsidize infrastructure. Oh, so we don't even have... We can't even use our investment pool. Oh, so you're garbage. You're terrible. Our laws in this country are so freaking bad, man. There's some of the worst laws. Oh, the Green Prince. Okay, this actually is important for us. A pamphlet has begun circulating through Russia, mocking the frivolous habits of Alexander, the Green Prince, for his love of figurative and performative arts. Although no explicit claims are made, the pamphlet infers that the prince is a homosexual and thus unfit to rule his city. Alexei has said that he has wept at the circulation of the Green Prince, and decided to retire to his dacha in the countryside with an artistic court, while leaving the affairs of the state to his wife and Counts Buchanan and Varnikin. Hiring alone, Dacha will not give him an offspring. Okay. I mean, at some point this will happen, right? Hey, we dedicated police force. Which means I immediately want to, You must not have enacted... Because we have traditionalism, I actually can't get rid of you. So I need the industrialism power. I mean, you know what? I probably will take a, negative 21. We actually don't lose any points here. I mean... Rural folk, negative 34, negative 27, negative 21. I'm going to do this. Because I need to get off traditionalism. Agrarianism also fucking sucks. Why can't I do you? Because you're not part of our laws. You must... Oh, because I have serfdom. So I need to get rid of serfdom in order to have mercantilism. So we have so many things that we need to shift around. Unlocks new production methods. You give the landowners like a lot of strength, which means understandable. And I can't get rid of you until I get rid of you. I would love intervention because it's way better. You know what? Get rid of serfdom first. Get rid of serfdom, and then we'll get interventionalism, and then we'll get our tax reform. I mean, there's a lot of steps here. But it's really the only thing I think we can do, to be quite honest with you. Okay. Building, construction. We're building you. Livestock ranches. Sounds fine. How much money can we take out? We can take out 873,000 pounds. The problem is that if we take too much... Well, 3,000. You know what? We have a standard living right now is 12.7. Raise taxes. Subjugation demand. I'm gonna say no to that, but thanks for the offer. Look, Poland, I'm not gonna join your Commonwealth, okay? I've got my own things to worry about without having you breathing down my neck. What are you? 10% more authority? Yeah, sure, why not? You're like a level 1 tech anyway, so it makes sense to get this done. So at least we're not losing money. We're basically just gonna be at neutral for basically forever. Furniture. We could get precision tools. It would lose us 12,000 pounds. Awesome. Take iron. You're 20 more tools per level. So you're basically just giving us 20 more tools. 2.3k. Because you need steel instead of iron. So the price of iron goes down, but the price of steel skyrockets. But I think getting the extra tools will make sense for us. Dyes we just don't have. And if we can get more tools, we can then build more furniture. If we can build more furniture, we can maybe build more luxury furniture as well. Cost 10 more hardwood, 10 more tools. Will we double luxury good production? Let's do this. And let's do you. And now we're going to be missing some stuff. But we'll get it. Set up steel import. Yes. I was going to do that anyways. Start importing steel to the capital. Okay, well, fair enough. Okay, so let's go to trade routes, cancel all of you. What I need... You know what? People are going to be very mad because, like, look how expensive meat is. My God. I need steel. We literally don't have any. Polish market. Wait, who makes steel? Bohemia and Burgundy. So I actually need to change my, yeah, get our interests out of Poland. We don't have a coastline. I actually can't go over there. Oh. Oh. And do I have, does anybody have sulfur? You guys don't have sulfur? Who has sulfur? Aragon. Scandinavia does. I mean, Scandinavia, they also do have an empire. Like, they have some, they have colonies over here. They got some colonies in Africa, I think. So let's actually, yeah, change our interest here. Let's have an interest with Scandinavia because they actually have an international empire, so we might be able to get more resources off of them. Okay, so we've almost got our gun. We couldn't build our own steel mill. And I think that's what I would like to do. Build it in Moscow. Put it above the livestock ranches. Okay, so we got to trade now with you. Not import. Can I import you? We have no way to reach this market. Oh, so I can only trade with people literally right beside me, huh? Okay, well, you're learning new things, right? I didn't know all these mechanics existed if you were a landlocked country, which, I mean, I guess is understandable, but, like, it sucks. Now we don't have enough tools, we don't have enough steel. So, I mean, if we don't have steel, then we kind of have to go back to pig iron for you. Because otherwise, we're just not making tools. How much do we need? We need 42. We're getting 10 off this. Now, you're expensive. Sell 48. Buy orders 111. Let's trade a little bit with you guys, because we have a lot of bureaucracy. We can open up a lot of trade routes. Sulfur's expensive. And if sulfur's expensive, that means we're probably not making anywhere near as much paper as we should be. So make less paper. It sucks, but I mean, I don't have much of a choice in the matter. Yeah, paper and fabric is expensive. How much do we need? We need like 60. We kind of have to trade with all of our neighbors then. Paper's also expensive. We need a ton of it. Trade with you. And that should kind of at least resolve these a little bit. Is there anything I can actually export? Nothing. Literally nothing in the country is actually worth shit. Construction, development. We can upgrade our artillery, but I'm going to say probably not a good use of our time right now. Budget, buildings. Details. What do we have that's cheap? We actually produce a surprising amount of artillery, actually. So right now, we're buying 12.5. If we were to upgrade our artillery, that would go up to 24. And you don't even have artillery. I mean, that's not... I mean, I can't buy more of this. I mean, I could, but then I'd be running a deficit, and that's not really what I want. I mean, meat's super expensive, and I'm sure... Yeah, Pops want needs. Mostly the capitalist shopkeepers. Let's import some meat from Poland. Try to bring the price of meat down so our citizens will be less likely to try to kill us. Can I, like, export? I can export 5 of them. You know what? I think exporting just 5 is completely reasonable. Okay, what are we spreading technology on? On you. It gives me more steel. We would need coal for that, and I can tell you right now we don't have... You're all unproductive. But I need the fabric, don't I? I'm pretty sure we need this fabric. For our entire economy to run. I mean, we technically... We still don't have enough, actually. We're still running a slight fabric deficit. Which is pretty sad. How's our laws going, by the way? Got a 31% chance of you. We'll get our first event in like 6 months from now, which I think is pretty good. Okay, we've got our steel mill, so we should at the moment be producing steel. We make 6 of it. What's the most steel makes when it's 100% staffed? Right now it's at 0. It's actually the number 7 steel mill in the world. How? Is there only like 7 in the world? Because you're not making anything. You need coal and you need iron. And then you produce steel, which is worth basically nothing. And I can't subsidize you. So I need to actually make now a demand for steel, which is from you. So now the price of steel is going to go up, which then makes this factory... You're the number 1 steel mill in the world? What the hell? Okay, but now we actually have a demand for steel. But now we need coal. And I'm assuming we don't have coal mines, do we? We do, actually. We could build a coal mine. How much coal does a coal mine make? If a coal mine could mine coal? I think it would say, right? It makes 25. Okay. How much coal do I need in the country? 4. Okay, so 1 coal mine then would be more than enough. We can make from 5 wood. I have tools, right? Yeah, let's make a bigger demand for tools as well. So we create a demand for tools, which makes a demand for for the steel. An heir for Nizhny Novgorod. The success for Nizhny Novgorod secured. After self-exile in his lavish Dhaka, the cousin of one of our prince, Alexander of Nizhny Novgorod, has emerged back in Nizhny Novgorod to present his heir to the crowds. This is a surprise to many in Russia, as his wife, Anna of Moscow, has not visited him for a long time before returning to stay in the countryside Dhaka of the prince, and is suspected to entertain many paramours. The heir is being Blitzky seems hard to believe. We would have a right to announce the child is illegitimate to claim the principality that was ours, but a few decades ago. But should Moscow support the princess and recognize her offspring as legitimate, we might lose the influence we have in the court. Give me a quick little save here. We can congratulate Anna, or we can dishonor. The merge, the cousin of our prince. So you're the cousin. No, she's dishonored. Yes, because she's had an affair with our cousin. No, against our cousin. Okay, no, this all works. This all makes sense. You know what? Getting better agriculture probably would benefit us. Okay, now we want to go back to market details. What's expensive in the country? What's cheap? Meat's now cheap. We've really driven the price of that down, which is nice. To the point where we probably don't. Yeah, we don't need to be importing this anymore. If anything, we probably actually want to start exporting it. So tea is still expensive. Steel is still expensive. We make 3, we're buying 20. But that'll resolve itself. You need more iron. But you make a lot more coal. Or a lot more steel. There's 20 more iron for 25 more steel. I mean, that seems to me like a good trade. Fabric is now unproductive, but we still need the fabric, right? Like, fabric, it's still actually a little expensive in the country. Can we import coal? Literally none of our neighbors make coal either. Why is everyone in this part of the world poor? Why doesn't anybody over here have what I want? I don't understand. But I think that at least for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoying, thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.